We are so proud of one of our own. I don't know if you saw his video, but it's been what, a year, Rob?
1 year.
Okay. A year, you've lost a person like 140 pounds, right?
Right.
Jeez. I mean, he's about to disappear. But we're going to take a look at that video really quick.
Hey everybody, it is November 18th, 2021, which means that it is exactly 1 year since I started the weight loss journey at 512 pounds, and now I'm down to 374.8. That's a total loss of 137 pounds over the course of a year, and the difference is incredible. I've put in a ton of work over the last year, hiring a personal trainer, walking constantly, changing my diet completely from what it was before. It just takes dedication. My trainer has told me several times, and I completely agree with this, that motivation is temporary, dedication is permanent. So the motivation that you get from seeing the photos of the people that you want to look like, or the motivation that you get from seeing the small changes and stuff that happen in your body over the course of time, that stuff will fade. The dedication is what keeps you going. So you got to dedicate yourself to this. Then that's what I've done. I've dedicated myself to working out at least 4 days a week and eating properly, which consists of mainly whole foods and a lot more vegetables and plants than I was eating previously. So I started like this when I had to do this all on my own and push myself to go to the gym and didn't really know exactly what I was doing, but I did actually get out and do something. But then I hired my personal trainer because I needed somebody who could structure my workout and understand what I needed. Now, I have had some incredible people help me along the way. What got me started was Matt and Melissa Short, owners of Stacked. They wanted to meet with me a year ago. We met on November 18th, 2020. We talked for a little bit, and then they were like, we want to help you. They gave me access to all the Stacked meals that I needed, the supplements that I needed, and that is what kickstarted me onto this weight loss journey. And then before all of that, several years ago, Caleb Snyder from Snyder Physique, I've known him for a long time, but I ran into him at Gold's Gym, and I decided to join the Gold's Gym Challenge because one of the things that I got with the challenge was that he would sit down with me and we would work out a meal plan. And I knew that that was the main place that I was failing. I didn't know how to eat properly. So the support system that I have is definitely a huge part of why I've been successful in this weight loss. Because I personally, a year ago, would not have put in the effort to do this on my own. I needed a catalyst to get me started, and I can't thank these people enough. From the bottom of my heart, you have made me successful.
But isn't it cool when Rob physically takes those rocks and moves them over? That to me, it visualizes it. And I think, and I hope it's encouragement for you, Rob. You also mentioned some people in that video, and we thought it would be an encouragement to bring them on with you today. And so if you'd come up, all of the people that we can credit for helping you get to where you are. Do you want to name them again?
There is no freaking way.
Do you want to name them again?
There was Matt and Melissa.
Yes.
B.
Yes.
And Caleb.
Yes.
There's no way they're all here.
They're all here.
Are you kidding me?
They're all here.
Get over here.
I think B might be a holdout, and she's going to be so upset when she sees this video.
We'll Photoshop her in.
Yeah. She's going to be so upset.
I cannot believe you guys are here.
Yeah. So Caleb,
Thank
you
you
take
guys so
a
much.
seat there.
Sorry about the audio, Lucas.
Thanks, man.
All right.
I haven't seen you in a long time. Thank you so much,
man. Yep.
You guys are amazing. I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything right now.
Have a seat. Yeah. Have a seat. Yeah.
Oh, you tricked the crap out of me.
We got to jump start you into this next
You tricked
year.
the crap out of me.
Yeah. I mean, it's just a matter of time before you look like that one or that one.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, no doubt. So I know you want to tell them thank you in person, and they have something to say to you as well. So
am I supposed to say thank you first?
Sure.
This is so unexpected. I did not expect this. I don't know how long you guys were standing down there, but is that why you wanted to start at 8:45?
Yeah, that's why I wanted to
sense.
start at 8:45. Yes, yes.
You seriously, you guys have changed my life. I'm gonna cry for real. It started with you. I don't know, was it 2017, 2018, something like that?
I think it was like 2018, yeah.
I started at the Gold's Gym Challenge, and the whole reason I signed up was because I got to sit down. Give me a second. I got to sit down with you and do a meal plan. I didn't know how to eat right. And then you gave me all the knowledge I need, like the fundamentals. to get started with learning how to eat right and how to work out. And then it only grew. Well, I gave up, actually. And then I gained 140, 120 pounds, something like that. And I got up to 512 pounds. And then you guys were so gracious enough. You were like, hey, we want to help somebody. And then we met, and you guys were like, we like where your head's at. Let's get started. You guys gave me thousands and thousands of dollars worth of free food for 5 months. And I lost 80 pounds in those 5 months. And then I hired a personal trainer who would have been B.
She's running late. But Matt and Melissa, talk about why, the encouragement. And he shared when he came back, he said, what they really appreciated about me was I didn't make excuses. He admitted. He knew what he
You
had
were always
done.
honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I hated it because I would send you guys a text and be like, this is what happens. And then you scared me because you would always send back, you're like, you're not working hard enough. And I'm like, oh.
So
Yeah.
true.
Do you want to go first?
I mean, you definitely were aware. I think awareness is always the first step whenever you're starting any sort of massive journey like that. And that's what you were aware of, every trigger, every downfall, every failure that you had. And that's huge. But even throughout the journey, I mean, you still had failures, but you were very aware of them in the moment. And that is something you should be proud of, for sure.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I remember the first time that we sat down and talked to you. It was like you just kind of had a twisted relationship with food.
Right.
And we tracked it all the way back to childhood issues, and then we kind of started overcoming it. And mindset was, I think, the biggest challenge. And to watch you grow as much as you did, and to work on your discipline. And if you fell off, you're like, hey guys, I screwed up Sunday.
Right.
Like, we'd see it on the scale. We're like, Rob, come on. But, over time, you just continually got better. And now you've lost,
142 pounds.
42 pounds, which is a whole person. So
I saw that video the other night, and I was just so moved because, some people opt for the surgeries and all those things, and he didn't want to go that route.
I straight up said, I will not do the surgery. Even if I stayed fat my whole life, I'm not going to do the surgery.
Because you don't learn the lessons
Right.
that allow you to sustain a healthy lifestyle.
Absolutely.
I know for some people that is a solution, but if you can do it on your own, you learn so much more and you're able to sustain it forever.
Right.
Because now you own all the tools now to make yourself successful. And you still have so far to go, which is exciting.
It's exciting, but it's also like, it's kind of, being honest, it's kind of sad because I'm like, how did I get to this point? How did I let myself get to where I have to lose literally 2 people to get down to a healthy weight, which is ridiculous.
Caleb, he's had a lot of experience. I've seen your before and afters too with your clients. Just talk about the motivation for you and helping people like Rob.
Well, I care a lot about, I guess, how we got into this scenario, kind of like what you said.
Right.
Like, how do I find myself in this scenario? There's a sort of a societal framework that kind of pushes us towards that if you're not aware of it. So I care about kind of exposing that to people and saying, hey, this is kind of the reason why. There's emotional reasons, but then there's also, you're marketed things all the time for foods that aren't necessarily that great for you. People use, eating as an emotional sort of a crutch sometimes. And if you can be honest with yourself and recognize that, then you can start to take the steps of, okay, now what do I need to do to go back and look at this and, try to approach things in a different way. And that's what I care about.
We care about all you guys for making a difference in his life because he means everything to us. He works really hard for us, and he's now working really hard on himself. So do you want to say anything else? Anybody got anything?
The only thing I can say is, I think I said it earlier. I don't know what I said. Everything's a blur right now. You guys have seriously changed my life. Because I would not have, knowing where I was a year ago, I would not have done this on my own. Because I was in kind of a spiral where I was like, I don't care. I don't care what happens to me. I'm already 500 pounds, whatever. I'm just going to eat until I die, whatever. And it wasn't like depression or anything like that. It was sheer laziness is what it was. Maybe some depression, if I'm being honest. But once I hooked up with you guys and you were so positive and you appreciated that I understood what was going on, and it really helped push me. And then you gave me the tools that I needed, because the hardest thing for me was meal prep. Because I didn't want to cook for 5 hours every week, just getting all my food ready. And then you also, not only that, but you provided me with the supplements that I needed, and then the testosterone, because mine was off the charts. I don't know if you guys knew how low it was, but it was almost off the charts low.
So, like what we were hoping with stacked meals is like, this is what a typical meal portion should look like, you know, protein, veggie, carbs, like, and then, you know, even if you use that for every single meal in the beginning, like just to learn. And I think that's the biggest tool, because some people are like, that's all I get, or where's the dessert? And I'm like, this is what you get. Then
Right.
you move on. And I think, you know, you go back to the time thing, that's so much time prepping all your own food.
Right.
And then it becomes very easy to push that off on Sunday. Well, I don't want to take my whole Sunday to do
Right.
that. Like, let us take care of that, and you focus on you. And, you know, I think it obviously worked out extremely well in your benefit.
Stack Supplements helped on that side of it,
yeah.
where we allowed you to just introduce you to simple things like multivitamins, greens, protein shakes for whenever you're on the go, different things like that were all a massive learning
Yeah.
curve for you.
Yeah.
And even on the hormone side, like our whole mission with every business that we have, whether it be, you know, testosterone, stack meal, stack supplements, is we provide you the tools. And now I think, you know, you had no hope, and then now here you are crushing it, 140 pounds lighter, but you know how much confidence you're giving other people, how much hope you're giving other people, and like the tools are there. You just have to go utilize the tools. And I love how you did it without surgery, because like you did it. The tools are available. All you have to do is go take action.
Right.
And like the success is proven. So
Absolutely.
so excited for you.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Caleb, I've had the pleasure of sitting down with you, like I said, and you're changing lives as well. So talk about your business and how people can reach you, and what you could do for them as well.
So in addition to fat loss, I focus on, posture and gait, and, just getting people out of pain through exercise. I believe exercise is a great tool to not only, gain muscle and lose body fat, but also to get out of pain. If you do it right. And so if you want to get a hold of me for, in-person training, online training, I have a website called www.snyderphysique.com. And I have an application on my website there. And I've got information on my website also about what I do. And so if you're interested, then please reach out.
Thank you guys so much.
Absolutely. Thank
For
you.
having us also.
Go ahead and throw it a break.
Oh, yeah. And we'll be right back.
Thank you guys so much for checking out the show. If you guys could do us a huge favor, go like and subscribe on YouTube. Check out the other videos. They're going to be great. It's going to be great. It's good. It's great. It's great. What the frick are you guys still doing here? Go subscribe.